welcome, dear friends, to our time of devotional reflection for Thursday, May the 4th, 2023. I'm Brian J. Munro, pastor of Kitimat First Baptist Church in beautiful Kitimat, British Columbia, and we are following John MacArthur's devotional book, Drawing Near, Daily Readings for a Deeper Faith. Today's entry is entitled, Chosen to be Sent. We read from Matthew chapter 10, verses 1 and 2. Jesus called his 12 disciples to him and gave them authority to drive out impure spirits and to heal every disease and sickness. These are the names of the 12 apostles. First, Simon, who is called Peter, and his brother Andrew, James, son of Zebedee, and so on. Our main thought for today is that every disciple must also be a discipler. Pastor MacArthur writes, have you ever met someone who constantly absorbs what the church has to offer, yet never seems to plug into a ministry where that person can give to others? I've met many people like that. Parenthetically, I want to say as a pastor, I have too. Back to Pastor MacArthur's words. Some have attended church for many years and have even taken evangelism and other special training classes, but they never quite feel qualified to minister to others or even share their testimony. Eventually, that has a crippling effect on their spiritual lives and on the life of the church in general. When Jesus called the disciples to himself, he did so in order to train them for ministry. We see this in Matthew chapter 10, verses 1 and 2. The Greek word translated disciples means learners. Apostles translates a Greek word meaning to dispatch away from or to send. In classical Greek, it refers to a naval expedition dispatched to serve a foreign city or country. Disciples are learners. Apostles are emissaries. Jesus called untrained disciples, but he dispatched trained apostles. That's the normal training process. In the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 28, verses 19 to 20, Jesus says, Go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. Paul said to Timothy, the things which you have heard from me in the presence of many witnesses, these entrust to faithful others who will be able to teach other ones also. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2. As wonderful and important as it is to learn of Christ, you must never be content to be a disciple only. You must also be a discipler. Dear friends, thank you for taking a few moments today to listen to a devotional reflection created by John MacArthur. I've taken his suggestions for prayer and for further study, and I've placed them in the description portion of this video so that you can read them through, contemplate, follow up, do that extra work of devotional study that will help you learn more about this and make it part of the way that you walk with Christ. And until we can be together again, I pray that will be tomorrow, I say to you, go in the peace of the Lord. That is, shalom.